He told me enough.
Whoa!
He told me you killed him.
I hit somebody in the face with a padlock. Then I tried to stab a friend of mine whose name was Bob. He was a friend, but now he's a member of my family.
It's not true.
No, it's true.
That's impossible.
No. It happened. All of that stuff happened.
No!
So here's the good news. So Macy's, I sell shirts and ties, did nicely, you know, not a big business or anything, but cute. And fragrance and cufflinks. See these cufflinks from Macy's? Some people think it's Harry, Winston, or Tiffany. It's actually Macy's. And they're good, Trump cufflinks. And like I'm going to tell you about Macy's, but you go to Macy's, you know, a lot of the stores, they don't use Christmas. They say happy holidays, happy...
2 days ago, Donald Trump called for a temporary shutdown of Muslims entering the U.S. Predictably, this caused a storm of protest from leftists, liberals, and mainstream conservatives. Will it hurt Trump's popularity with his base? Probably not. Will he win the Republican nomination? Probably. Will he become president? Possibly. I don't agree with any of Trump's off-the-cuff-link proposals. I don't think that building a wall between the U.S. and Mexico is the best way to deal with illegal immigration. I don't think that stopping all Muslims from entering the U.S. is a practical way to deal with the problem of Islam. I don't think that parts of the internet should be closed off, whatever that means. However, my views are not that different on the first two issues. I think that illegal immigration should be stopped and illegals deported. I think that we should dramatically reduce immigration and be more selective about who gets in. So, although I don't agree with Trump's specific proposals, I like the fact that he is bringing these issues into the Overton window, the window of acceptable public discourse. He is not doing this on his own. Current events have brought these issues into the public consciousness. Trump is merely seizing the moment by saying out loud what many people are quietly thinking. The rise of Trump is an interesting phenomenon. His success so far in the Republican primary campaign is mainly due to his outsider status and his political incorrectness. It is partly a reaction to recent events such as the Black Lives Matter movement, the riots in Baltimore, the Paris and San Bernardino attacks, and dozens of smaller incidents of racial or religious conflict. It is an expression of the pent-up frustration and anger of white Americans, who are sick of being told that they are the cause of all the evil in the world. There is a growing backlash against political correctness, aka cultural Marxism, which is correctly coming to be viewed as illiberal, anti-white, and anti-male. Trump is riding this wave. The frog that has been simmering in the pot for so long is starting to kick. Trump's tactics are completely opposed to the conventional wisdom about politics, which is to recite mundane, scripted sound bites. Conventional politics is cautious, fake, and boring. Trump's approach is completely different. He speaks without a script. He rambles. He says politically incorrect things. He boasts about his success in life. He belittles his opponents. He never apologizes or backs down. And he is winning. There are two main reasons why his approach is working. One is that the rules of the political game are changing. In the past, the big networks mattered. They had a captive audience. People sat in front of their TVs, passively absorbing information. Today, we have more options, and the audience is actively seeking information on the internet. People read blogs and interact on social media. The establishment media can no longer frame political debate. To win in this new environment, the most important thing is to get attention. In the past, establishment candidates could count on getting most of the media spotlight. The establishment favorites would receive all the media attention, and the others would be ignored. Remember how Ron Paul was marginalized by the mainstream media. The mainstream media tried the same thing with Trump, but instead of allowing them to do that, he fought back. He insulted the mainstream media, including the right-wing media. He trolled them, and he trolled the public by saying politically incorrect things. He created controversy. The more the mainstream media attacked him, the more he was in the spotlight. The monopoly of the mainstream media is over, and Trump realized this. He realized that he didn't need them as much as they needed him. By making himself into a spectacle, he won the battle for attention, which is the most important battle in the current media environment. The other reason for Trump's success is that he focused the debate onto issues that his opponents cannot solve within their ideological frameworks. Trump is not an ideological Nazi or fascist. In fact, I don't think he is ideological at all. He just sees problems and proposes solutions to them. Illegal immigration is a problem, so he proposes that we build a wall to stop it. Unemployment is a problem, so he proposes that we force companies to keep jobs in America. Islamic terrorism is a problem, so he proposes that we ban Muslims from coming into the U.S. until we can figure out what is going on. These proposals are simplistic to the point of absurdity, but at least they are proposals. They acknowledge that the problems exist. His opponents, both Republicans and Democrats, are trapped inside their ideological frameworks. They are forced to deny the existence of problems that they can't solve within those frameworks. To them, illegal immigration shouldn't be a problem, because people are all the same. Islam shouldn't be a problem, because, like all religions, Islam is a religion of love and peace. Religious and racial tolerance have become unqualified virtues, and so both Democrats and Republicans have an ideological blind spot to problems caused by racial or religious differences. Current events have exposed the failure of the established political paradigm to deal with reality, and Trump is taking advantage of that. The Overton window is opening, both because of reality and because of social media. This paradigm shift creates an opportunity for someone like Trump. Regardless of whether he wins or loses, the success of Trump is a sign that we are going through a political paradigm shift in the West.